You all have heard of Doki Doki Literature Club, but have you ever heard of Doki Doki Switcheroo? Where all the characters are boys. Yeah, that's the whole point of the mod. Let's see what happens in this mod. Well, since this is a Switcheroo mod, I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna use my real name this time because we're switching things up just like the mod. I'm very curious what's gonna happen because all the characters are boys. Monika is, well, probably not even gonna be named Monika anymore. It's probably gonna be like, I don't even know, Gerald over here. I'll wake up to the sound of rhythmic pounding on my bedroom door. Hey, Mason! Hey, they got my name. We're gonna be late again. Is this Sayori? Satori is how it's pronounced. Satori? I don't know how to pronounce it, but that is not what I'm used to. This is cursed. The names are all different. I do not know how to exactly pronounce this. I'm gonna pronounce it Satori, so if y'all don't like it, well, please correct me down in the comments. And I walk to school together every day. And why are we starting off like this? Isn't the MC, the one who wakes Sayori up every morning? Now it's the other way around. I guess that's why they call it the Switcheroo mod, but you know, that's just so weird. They did a really good job on switching things up. I gotta be honest with you, be honest with you here. On the other hand, I have always overslept and often to the point of missing school. See? Since Satori wakes up first, he makes sure to come and get me. You hear that? They're all boys. Okay, I think we get the point now. I think I've said that like 100 times. Don't make me come in there and drag you out of bed, okay? Okay, mister? Wait, I got a question. Am I a girl? Because it's a switcheroo mod, so wouldn't I be a girl? Fine, I'm up already. Okay, I'm up. You don't need to drag me to school. Open my eyes and sit up. Okay. What is this room? They definitely switched everything because this is not my room. I don't know whose room this is. Whoever's room it is, it's pretty messy. Is that an Amazon Prime box in the background? Before I know it, we collide and crash down the stairs. Our book bags spill papers and books everywhere. Okay, so in English class in school, kind of got to tell you a story here. I had this folder, and it was filled to the brim with papers. There was just papers everywhere. I dropped it, and there was just papers all over the floor. It was pretty terrible. It was a huge mess, and I just went through all of it and threw out like almost all my papers. And yeah, it's amazing now. I have a clean folder now. But since this is a switcheroo mod, does this mean that like they're in elementary school now? Because obviously it took place in high school. Maybe it's in college. Maybe they're in preschool. Who knows? For all we know, they could be in preschool. Oh my god. Who is this? Who am I looking at? This is Sayori if Sayori was a boy. This right here. I don't know what to say about this. They definitely got the whole switcheroo thing correct here. This definitely does look like Sayori if Sayori was a boy. You know, we got the school uniform, the hair, even the personality, everything. Okay, the he pronouns are really throwing me off. I'm getting confused, like, what, he? Who's he? Oh, I've got homeboys. I don't know if you guys played this mod or are going to play it. You guys would know what I mean. It's super confusing. It's tripping me out. You were all up all night playing video games again, weren't you? There was a little sass in his tone. Who do you think you're talking to me like that? The boy version of Sayori? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could have been. Maybe I haven't. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you though. It's not funny. What's not funny? Those things will rot your mind. Okay? Who over here actually says that? Like, haven't they done a bunch of studies saying video games don't like cause any effect to your brain and it's just all a big myth? Apparently people still believe that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean actual books, not video game text. Guys, do you consider Doki Doki Literature Club a video game or a book? I mean, it's a visual novel, and you do read. That's the whole point of it, is literature and reading. But is it really considered a video game, or is it considered like a reading book? Okay, I don't know. I kind of always thought of it as a book, kind of like an e-book, kind of like. So when I have to read for English class, I have to read a book. I can just say, oh, I played Doki Doki Literature Club. Do I get a free pass on that assignment? Do I just get an A+? Because I did my homework. I played Doki Doki Literature Club, and I read the text. I'm just looking out for you. That's all. Jeez, man, if you're gonna look out for me like that, how long am I playing video games for? So what else is new? Sometimes I think he worries a little too much about me. Again, this is the exact opposite of what happens in the original ddlc game. The MC is supposed to be worrying about Sayori, but it's the other way around in here. Now here's the point where y'all been waiting for. The time where we talk about a club and then I get to choose what club I want to join. By the way, Mason, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? No, of course I'm not. I was going to join the anime club. Why would you think I'm looking at clubs when I don't even join any last year? You told me a couple weeks ago that you were looking into a club to join. Don't you remember? No, I cannot recall anything. I don't join clubs. I know I told the story like a million times, but I was a part of the anime club. And then when I started this whole YouTube thing, I quit. I had to take more time out to record YouTube videos, and I think it definitely paid off. No, because there's anything wrong with being in a club. But because I tend to spend most of my after-school time in detention. Oh, that's sad, man. Detention. I can really relate to that. I'm not a bad girl. How are you in detention? I'm not. Okay, so the MC is a girl. That's what I thought. I thought that it was probably something like that. And you know, obviously all the actual club members are boys, and then the MC's a girl. I actually was right. I guess it's pretty obvious. Club meetings are always held after school. You know, my after school time is more often than not occupied. That's exactly what I mean. Joining a club will teach you responsibility. Your behavior might improve if you know you have to attend club meetings so you don't get kicked out. Maybe you can become a good role model off of that. I don't know. Pro tips in school and how to become responsible in Doki Doki Switcheroo mod. Definitely have to recommend this. Where do you hold your club meetings? My club? You want to join my club? Yes, I do. I want to do it so I can get out of detention. I don't like doing detention anymore. It's kind of boring. I've never actually been in detention in real life. Luckily, should have. Knock on wood. Well, technically, that was my mouse pad. I don't get detention for something super random, like violating rule number 624. I don't even know what rule that would be. It's settled in. I'll meet you in your club room after school. This is going to be awesome. Better not get detention today. I'll be super disappointed. Well, you heard him, don't get detention. I don't have any control if I get detention. This is a visual novel game. I'll be a good girl, don't worry. You can trust me, I most definitely will not get into trouble and get a detention slip. They kept this part normal. The school days as boring as ever. You know, it would have been pretty funny if they're like, the school day was super amazing, it was fun. You know, maybe they, I don't know, had a whole, like, fair at the school. That would be pretty amazing. I got yelled at a few times, but managed to avoid getting detention. I gotta give a round of applause to the MC over here. Didn't get detention. Definitely a big achievement. It's time to check out Satori's club. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just guessing at this point. So I slowly pack up my things. A thought occurs to me. I never even bothered to ask what his club was even about. I lower my brows as I get up from my seat. Oh, that was incredible. I find the correct room number and swing open the classroom doors. Mason! Hey guys, a new member is here. Don't call me a new member yet. I glance around the club room. Now, if you want to see a part 2, where we see all of the ddlc characters in their boy form, and drop a like and leave a comment saying part 2. And while you wait for a part 2, check out this video right here where the ddlc characters take a stop at Chuck E. Cheese. This mod was a pretty funny mod, and I think you guys will like the video. But thank you guys so much for making it to the end.